Mhm. Okay. I had to start this over. I'm gonna tell you why. I had sat down and was beginning to make a comment over the fact that the seat was still too high, and then I remembered that there was a lever on the side, and I hit it, and I dropped down really quick and said a real ugly word. So, um, me, never. It is Sunday, the 16th day of August 2015. I'm coming to you live from the humble abode, um, here in the fabulous Blue River, Kentucky, which I don't even know why it says Blue River. I live in Prestonsburg. Maybe that's like a little, I don't know. Every time I try to log in to a check-in, it says Blue River. So we'll go with that. I've been painting my door. I came home from the work and I lit all my candles. I picked up a few new candles. I like to pick up new candles when I go to the Piggly Wiggly. They have really great ones. So I picked up a new warmer and some wax for that, and then I picked up a new candle for the kitchen, and it's kind of fabulous. So I lit my candles, I turned on a little music, and I have been painting my door. When you have the attention deficit issues, as I do, you have to um, you have to do things in stages. You know what I'm saying? You can't. I can't. I can't usually do a task from start to finish like in one setting. I have to. Since I can't stop yawning. Whew. So I started it last week, and it's I don't know. I've got a pretty good. I've got a pretty good handle on it. Even though Sonia Moyer said it was like shit because of the picture that I posted the other day. She was judging me. Is what she was doing. I'm gonna show you. See, it's all about patience. Okay. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but it's getting closer. It's getting closer. You just gotta, you know. But I'm gonna get me some of that stained glass, sticky stuff for the glass parts. My cousin told me about that, and it's at the Lowe's. I may try to go today if I don't fall asleep behind the wheel. I don't know why I'm so tired. I come home, took a nap. So I have lost 7 pounds, children, since Wednesday. 7 pounds. Hooray. And it really truly has been by just being really mindful of everything I have eaten. And I'm telling you, I just wish that's my little lunch container. Um, if you portion out your meals, I promise you, it's the most amazing thing ever. It's time consuming to do it. It can be depending on what you're fixing, but because you have to cook it and you have to weigh it on your little scale and yada yada yada. But I'm telling you, in the long run, and I did up enough to last for 5 days. So I mean, how great is that? You don't have to cook for 5 days. So and then the breakfast, I just do those little muffins with the egg beater and the 8 ounces of juice, and it's plenty. It's plenty. So, but today, I think today's the last of the chicken broccoli thing that I made. So May and I discussed it, and I think next week we're gonna do like 3 ounce turkey meatloaves that I can make in my little muffin tins, and mashed cauliflower because I can make it. I can make it taste like potatoes. I can, and I haven't really decided what vegetable to have with that. Maybe some asparagus. I don't know, or carrots. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But anyway, and then tomorrow I'm going to do a stir fry with tofu and broccoli and mushrooms. I think is what I'm gonna do. Uh, yeah. Okay, well, we'll get to your makeup later. I'm making a video. We'll talk about your makeup after a while. Speaking of, I don't have a stitch on, and I don't care. But anywho, yeah, so I mean, I feel really empowered. I feel good. I feel healthy. Um, and you know what? I welcome that. I'm pretty happy about that because I haven't been feeling that so much. And it just goes to show you that our physical being affects our emotional being 100%, 110. I feel like my hair's sticking out. I may have to go get. I was gonna go Thursday and do my hair, but I think I was gonna take the day off and go do that. I think I might do it tomorrow, unless I can wait till Thursday. But anywho, what I had posted this morning, I mean, it really was true. You know, we're only limited by the things that we tell ourselves that we cannot do. You know, if you sit there and say, well, I can't lose weight or I can't, well, then guess what? You can't because you've already limited yourself. You know, if you're in a horrible job that you hate and you say, well, I can't do anything about it, well, then guess what? You won't. If you're in a relationship that does not make you happy and that you don't feel is going in the direction that you feel like it is, but you say, but I can't leave it, well, then you know what? You won't. And you'll just continue to be unhappy. You know, change is painful. You know, change, but it's designed to be. Change is not designed to be easy and great and smooth and wonderful. Change is designed to challenge us. I am making a video, woman. Jesus. Jesus. Okay, all right. Let me finish. Let me finish my video, and then we will have a consult. Not a constant. Consult. Not a didn't. Consult. Not a costume. Consult. I hate autocorrect. There we go. Alright. Now I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn the volume down so that I don't hear it. Because if I hear it, then I'm going to get distracted again. And I'll turn it over so I can't see it. But anyway, we limit ourselves, you know, and that change is painful. But the thing of it is, if you grow at the end of it, which incidentally you will, then it's worth it. You know, I've spent a lot of time lately thinking about stuff and reflecting about this and you know, feeling bad and you know, feeling like my self-esteem was in the shitter and all this other stuff. And it's kind of like I've woken up today and I'm thinking, why? Why am I going to sit here and feel bad? Why am I going to sit here and feel, you know, whatever? I'm the one who changes my life. You know what? I feel like a big fat cow. So guess what? I'm doing something about it. You know, I happen to love my job, so that's cool. You know, from a relationship standpoint, and I have said this before, and I'm just going to be completely real, 100% real right now. As far as relationships go, I don't trust anybody out there. I don't trust what nobody says. But that's okay. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. That is the heart's way of protecting you. Sometimes, actually, I think it's your mind's way of protecting you. Because sometimes your heart gets a little crazy. Yeah, your heart gets a little, and sometimes you need your mind to put the leash on it and rope it back in. I had posted something just a little bit ago that basically said something, if you have to speculate over whether or not somebody wants you or loves you, they don't. If you have to sit and think about it, they don't. Because here's the thing, people who love you and want you, they make a way. They make a way. They let you know. I think so often our egos, my God, we are so led by our egos. And we sit here and make excuses for people, and we sit here and say, well, but piss on that. Be real. Be real with yourself. Be honest with yourself. And yes, it may hurt. Yes, it may sting. Yes, it may be freaking horrible. But you know what? It ain't helping nobody if you sit there and continually lie to yourself and think that somebody's out there. No, they ain't. No, they ain't. Um, and people can tell you all these little words and they're words. That's all they are, and that's what you have to. That's what you have to sometimes remind yourself. They're words. The real show comes when they give you actions, when they show you. And the thing of it is, words without action, they're just that. They're words. Honey, I can sit here right now and tell you that I am a short, black, Jewish midget. But you know what? It don't make me one. That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Words. Mm-mm. Now, if someone tells you that they love you and all this, that, and the other, and then they show you that they love you, well, then okay. Okay, because they got something to back that up with. But I think so often we allow ourselves to become so wrapped up in the things that people say to us because we want to believe. Let's face it, who doesn't want to believe that someone is sincere and means well, and but that's not always the case. And that's a hard reality. It's a hard truth. And I'll be the first one to admit to you that I'm there was a point in my life that I would be so taken in by what people said to me. You know, I would take such stock in it, whether it was good or bad. And I'm kind of growing into the kind of person now that, yeah, that's great. But what you gonna show me? You know, you can tell me something till the cows come home, but if everything that you do, you know what I'm saying? If everything you do contradicts the words that you say, then the words that you say are empty. They don't mean anything. So my advice to anyone who is in a situation where they kind of feel like, get your head out of your ass and look around you. Quit listening. Quit listening to all this shit you're getting told. Just see things for what they are. See things for what they are and wait to see what people do, not what people say. Because people can say anything. Doesn't make it true. So saith the Madre, so saith the flock. Um, it's very warm today, so I'm thinking. I went to the college this morning after I went to the Piggly Wiggly to do a little walking, but I decided that my perishables, and let's just face it, it was an excuse. I said my perishables will ruin, but actually I was just kind of tired and wanted a nap. So I think what I may do is rather than get gussied up and get all made up, I may just go to the Lowe's like this with some tennis shoes and some jogging shorts on, and that way I can go do my walk-ins, and that way I don't have to worry about my makeup running or anything else. So you got to plan ahead sometimes. So, because I'm telling you, if and it's one of those deals where, you know, and I've said this before too, that when you're trying to be healthy, it's about 80% what you do in the kitchen, and it's about 20% what you do in the gym. And by gym, I mean, you know, walking, lifting, whatever your thing is, whatever you enjoy. Um, but I just kind of feel really excited that if I can have such a strict regimen with my dietary intake and lose 7 pounds, imagine what can happen if I start really exercising and being mindful about that too. So I think what I'm going to do, because, you know, it's one of those deals, it makes me a little nervous, this whole vest thing. And it's not so much that I'm doubting whether or not that I'm going to fit into the smaller vest. Um, but it's my best friend's wedding. I don't want something to happen and then get to the day of the wedding and it not fit. And you don't want to screw somebody's wedding up. So the bigger vest that I bought, which I honestly believe is a better quality vest, I think I'm going to find a tailor. I think I'm gonna see if I can find a tailor around here, and I'm gonna have it tailored. I'm gonna have it tailored. That way, at least I know that I'll have, and it hopefully by the time the wedding rolls around, it might be a little too loose, but honey, not like. I mean, it's if I had it handy. Do I have it handy? I might have it handy. Hang on. One moment, please. All right. Yeah, it's actually a really good quality. The back of it is black, which is kind of different, but it's just a much better quality vest. However, comma, I'm gonna get paint on it. Okay, here's the thing. Yeah, it's it's well, let me just stand up and show you. Yeah, it's a little it's a little big. So yeah, and it just goes to show you too how different designers because there's a two size difference between the one that I bought and this one, but because they're different design. I mean, this one's gigantic. Oh no, I'm exhausted after that. So anywho, but I will let my fingers do the walking through the yellow pages and see if I can't find. I know that there's a couple in Ashland. My husband actually might know of one. Husband, I'll be hollering at you later. So, but anyway, that's all I have. Pretty much. So, you all behave and have a good day and get out and do something that you enjoy. I'm actually, people say to me all the time, you need to get out more. You need to do that. I have no desire to. I have no desire to. I'm happy in my little house. I'm happy painting and cleaning and making stuff pretty and dusting and this is just my happy place. So if and when the day comes that I want to get out and socialize and do whatever, I will. I will. I'm sure of it. But until then, I'm happy. It's safe here. It's very safe here. So I enjoy it. But anywho, you all behave, and I will holler at you later.